said Sringara Vata. Yes, please.
Hare Krishna. Look at this Lord Nityanand's pastime at Sringara Vata. Look at this wonderful vata tree on the bank of the Yamuna. Everyone calls it Sringara Vata. At this place, Lord Krishna would enjoy himself by dressing in various ways for the pleasure of Subala and others. Some other people call this place Nityananda Vata. This is also correct. Please listen while I explain briefly how Lord Nityananda came to this place. Nityananda Ram and Lord Chaitanya are one and the same body. Lord Nityananda was born in Rashdesha in the village of Ekchakra Gram. His father's name was Hadai Pandit and mother's was Padmavati. To describe their affection for their son is beyond the power of my words. The son of Padmavati, who is always filled with the greatest ecstasy, manifested various pastimes at Ekachakra. He displayed for everyone the pastimes of the various incarnations in their different moods. The residents of Ekachakra were most fortunate as they accepted Nityananda Chandra as their life and soul. Should I stop or continue?
Please continue.
Lord Nityananda remained at home for 12 years, during which everyone's affection for him increased. However, who can understand the mind of Nityananda? He could not remain peaceful without Lord Chaitanya. One day he considered in his mind, it is not proper for me to go to Navadvip just now. Lord Chaitanya has appeared there and presently is hiding himself as a child. When he discloses his identity to his devotees, then I will go to meet him. At present, I will go on pilgrimage. Thinking like this, Nityananda Prabhu smiled to himself. At that time, one sannyasi came to the village. He inquired from the people about where Hadai Pandit lives. On understanding the location of Hadai Pandit's house, the sannyasi went there. Seeing the sannyasi, Hadai Pandit became very happy. He immediately brought many eatables and offered them to the sannyasi. The sannyasi, however, said, I have one request from you. If you accept my request, then only I will eat. Hadai Pandit vowed to accept the sannyasi's request and proceeded to feed him. As the sannyasi was about to leave, he asked for Nityanand to accompany him. Nityanand, remaining peaceful at heart, solaced his parents and left with sannyasi. In this way, he was able to leave his home. Who can understand his wonderful pastimes?
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare. Can somebody summarize what we have heard so far? This place about this place and why this name has come. Sringara Vata, also known as Nityananda Vata. Why is this known as Nityananda Vata too? And the explanation is going on how Gaura is Gaura and Nityananda, they are one and the same body. One and the same body. And the description of Nitai, his appearance in Ekachakra, how he appeared there, and for about 12 years he was there. I wanted to pause. Can somebody, I wanted to see if anybody is inspired to summarize. You may do that. Otherwise, I can continue. Please let me know if anybody wants to. Otherwise, I'll continue. So, Nityananda Ram, he's 12 years older to Mahaprabhu. And please note one thing, dear devotees. The Lord has to just wish and external arrangements will be done. Nityananda Ram, he wanted to meet Gaurachandra. but he was still in the form of a baby. Isn't that amazing? The supreme controller, the oldest person and the supreme controller is in the form of a baby. How mesmerizing and how deceptive are these? One can get stuck if they're just stuck with the physical forms. How deceptive and how difficult it is to understand the tattva of Bhagavan. So Nityanandaram, he waited. He wanted to wait until Gaurachandra showed his pastime. He has to grow up and then show the pastime. So he thought he'll just go on a pilgrimage. That was his thought. And then outside, the arrangement has happened. What has happened that made him, Nityanandaram, go on the pilgrimages? Yes, please. Somebody else can read.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari.
Whoever sees the youthful Nityananda, whose beauty attracts the whole world, feels his eyes coolly refreshed. Wherever Lord Nityananda...
Can you repeat that again really slowly? Those are wonderful descriptions.
Yes. Whoever sees the youthful Nityananda, whose beauty attracts the whole world, feels his eyes coolly refreshed. Wherever Lord Nityananda went, people came rushing to see him with agitated hearts. Majestically walking like the best of elephants, Nityananda distributed the Lord's mercy to everyone. Just as he traveled in Dwapar Yuga in the form of Baldev, now he traveled in the same way to all the holy Tirth.
We'll pause here, Prabhu. Nityanandaram distributed the Lord's mercy to everyone. And did the mercy come to us too?
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Prabhu. To each one of us. The same Lord, Nityanandaram, Gaurachandra, they passed on that mercy to each one of us. Yeah. Yes, please, Prabhu. Please continue.
While traveling to the south, he went to Pandrapur, where he saw the deity of Vithalanantha. In that village lived one sober Brahmin who was a god brother of Madhavendra Puri. That Brahmana took Lord Nityananda to his house and offered him fruits and milk. The people of Pandrapur were greatly fortunate. By seeing Nityananda, their lives became successful. Who can understand the Lord's mind? Seeing Vithalanath, Nitai remained there in seclusion. Then one day, by the invitation of the Brahmana, his guru, Lakshmipati, came there from a distant place. Lakshmipati was expert in all the Shastras and he had many disciples with him. Who can describe the loving affection he had for his disciples, just as parents have for the child? Performing the most ancient rituals, which cannot be described in words, he was a well-known saint in the devotional path. Who can describe the glories of Lakshmipati, whose disciple was Madhavendra Puri? Madhavendra Puri was full of ecstatic loving devotion. Whoever remembers his name achieves all success. Ishwapuri, Rangapuri, and many others were his disciples. All the disciples of Madhavendra Puri in Bengal and Orissa were devotees of Lord Krishna, attached in pure love. Madhavendra was well known in the Madhva Sampradaya. He was an ocean of transcendental qualities, being very dear to Lakshmipati.
Yeah, Prabhu. So, Lakshmipati, Madhva Sampradaya, and his disciple is Madhavendra Puri. So that's when Madhva Sampradaya branched to Gaudiya Sampradaya, Madhavendra Puri. Because until then, the Madhurya Rasa was not relished more as Madhavendra Puri did. So that's why the branch of Gaudiya from Madhva takes a turn from Madhavendra Puri, and Madhavendra Puri's disciple, we have just heard, Ishvara Puri. From Ishvara Puri's disciple is our dear Gaurachandra, Lord Chaitanya. Yes, Prabhu, can you please continue? This Lakshmi Pati.
Should I continue or others want to read?
Yeah, others. This.
Okay, yes, I'll read this paragraph. Yeah. This Lakshmipati stayed at the house of his Brahmana disciple, and accepting his food there, he passed his time in Krishna Katha. Repeatedly, Lakshmipati told his disciple, "There is some special auspiciousness in your house. I have come many times to your house, but I have never felt such happiness in my mind. I think there is some great devotee here." The Brahmana replied, "Your mercy is very strong." By the desire of the Lord, the Brahmana did not reveal his presence. In this way, they spend the day in different topics.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Somebody else. That's about the Lakshmi Pati
Hare
coming
Krishna,
here
Mataji.
to the Brahmana. Yes, yes, please.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Hare.
In the evening, while sitting in a secluded place, Lakshmi Pati sang the glories of Lord Balarama. With unflinching devotion, he prayed to Baladev with tears in his eyes. "O Lord, I am the lowest sinful person. Please be merciful to me. By so doing, your fame will spread throughout the universe." After he offered these prayers, he fell to the ground, tears streaming from his eyes. The state of Lakshmipati cannot be properly described. He was very old, and in intense lamentation, he fell unconscious. He was unable to remain steady due to his profound loving ecstasy.
Yeah,
Sudden,
we will just notice something here. Lakshmi Pati is he is the teacher, he is the spiritual master, right? Madhavendra Puri. And all these bhaktas, what is their mood? Oh Lord, I am the lowest sinful person. Please be merciful to me. These are our acharyas. The acharyas, their natural state of mind. This is their natural state of mind, not that they practice it. All we can do is humbly hear this again and again. Again and again. Oh Lord, I am the lowest sinful person. Please be merciful to me. Yes, Mataji, please continue.
Suddenly, by the will of the Lord, he fell asleep. Lord Nityananda, in the form of Balarama, appeared in a dream before the sannyasi. What wonderful beauty, defeating that of Cupid! His limbs defeated the beauty of a mountain of silver. His arms extended to his knees. His chest was broad, and his lotus eyes extended to his ears. His earrings attracted the minds of the whole universe, and at the left side of his waist, he kept a beautiful buffalo horn. His body was decorated with various ornaments. Indeed, nothing within the universe can be compared to his beauty. His face defeats the beauty of the full moon. While speaking, unlimited nectar flowed from his mouth.
Who is with Balaram? As the description is going on, who is with Nityanandaram here? This is in the dream. This.
Lakshmipati.
Yes, Prabhu.
Lakshmipati.
Yeah, Yes, Prabhu, Lakshmipati. And are we here too?
Yes, proud.
That's the whole point of spending time with these acharyas, their pastimes. Yeah, the dream of Lakshmipati, the description of Nityanandaram. We didn't see Nityanandaram. We didn't see. Physically, we did not see. Well, Lakshmipati, the Raghav Pandita is explaining. That's the beauty of Nityanandaram. Yes, we have people around now throughout the day, and yes, we have dreams when we rest, go to bed. But when we hear about these spiritual personalities, be with them as we read, then our reality also slowly it will change because of their potency. Yes, please. I think it's 8. Yeah. Somebody else can read this one, please.
Hare
Speak.
Krishna, ma'am.
Hare, please. Thank you much.
Speaking slowly, he said, "My dear Lakshmipati, my heart breaks hearing your lamentation. O Lakshmipati, Krishna is the Lord of my life, and you are his servant life after life." Lakshmipati, holding the Mataji?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Lakshmipati, holding the lotus feet of Baldeva, replied, "I pray that I will not have any differentiation like this in my mind." Hearing these words of Lakshmipati, Lord Balrama smiled and said, in this village, one Brahmana's son has come in the dress of an Avaduta. He will become your disciple. With this mantra, you initiate him as your disciple." Lord Balrama then uttered the mantra in the ear of Lakshmipati, who, on receiving that mantra, became ecstatic. After thus bestowing his mercy, Lord Balrama disappeared.
Yeah.
After Mataji?
Yes. So here, Lakshmipati is the guru of Nityanandara, and Lakshmipati's disciple Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri is the guru of Gaurachandra. So in that way, even in the age Lord Nityananda, or in terms of getting the initiation, in terms of initiation, Nityanandaram, he actually got the Diksha directly from Lakshmipati, while Lord Chaitanya got the Diksha from the disciple of Lakshmipati. Even then, Gaurachandra, since he's being the Krishna, Nityanandaram being Balarama, the pastimes are accordingly. So Nityanandaram is was to aid in the pastimes of Balaram's role is to aid in the pastime of Krishna. So he is younger to him because Lord Krishna is Purna Purusha Bhagavan. Same is here, Lord Nityananda, though he is older in terms of age and also in terms of taking Diksha. The tattva is the Sandhini Shakti, has to aid the Bhagavan, Shaktiman, and that's why. Yes, Mataji, please continue. After rising.
After rising in the morning, as the sannyasi was remembering the dream, Nityananda Prabhu appeared before him. Seeing the luster of Nityananda, Lakshmipati considered, what a wonderful bodily effulgence. He cannot be a human being. Thinking like this, the learned sannyasi looked on Lord Nityananda's beautiful face with unblinking eyes.
Yeah. Looking to see, Mataji. Shall we pause here? And since it's 9 o'clock, we'll pause here, Mataji.
Okay.
110. We are on page 110 and we will continue.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thinking like this, the learned sannyasi looked on Lord Nityananda's beautiful face with unblinking eyes. Lord Nityananda ki jai. We'll pause here, dear devotees.